bullheaded as I may be, I'm not willing to commit suicide just for the potential of artifacts that may or may not even be here. After all, it's clear this is a trap, as we can tell by the pile of bones on the floor. But that's just it, they're bones, not a corpse. This place is old, at least a century, given the stories we've heard of Alzegard. Cobwebs, walls are beginning to collapse. Even this wooden bridge looks a little worse for wear. Yeah. It pains me to leave behind the potential for magic and treasure, but losing a limb or two would pain me far, far more. Besides, we have already found something very valuable here. Farron and his fellow fighters. They're metallic golems. Bronze, silver, and Farron himself is gold. Which is interesting to me in some way because, in terms of metallurgy, isn't gold the softest of these three metals? Bronze and silver can be toughened. After all, the creation of silver weapons is, well, rather well known. Bronze armor and weaponry is also a thing. But gold? In terms of these three, gold is the most malleable and, I mean, hell, you can eat it. I mean, it's... And yet he seems to be the strongest and the one in charge? I'm curious. Granted, I'm no golemancer, or I don't know how to create sentient species. So it's not quite my field of expertise, but it's still fascinating. Do different materials elicit different results in intelligence? I don't know. But I guess that's just one secret that'll stay with Alzegard. Whether he's dead, alive, in between, even if it's a he or a she. I don't know. I'm not even sure if the golems really know anymore. But it doesn't matter. So we'll head back to the seer, tell her of our find, and then we'll head to the other island of Winged Elves. And I know I've read something about that before. It was when I first entered Waterdeep, but I can't remember where I read it. Or even what they were. But I know I've heard of them. Starts with an A? Obviously not angels, but I can't... Damn it. Maybe on the boat ride I'll look through my journal and see if I can't recall what it is. Where are the Duergar? Hello? The materials are still here. Their camping equipment is still here. Everything is very much still here, but I don't see any rough footprints that indicate a struggle. No blood. Did they just walk off? Did something take them stealthily? Are they invisible? They've been known to do that. Well, I've got other problems than to look for these people in their expedition. Maybe they followed me and went down a wrong tunnel. Regardless, Cavalis.
Welcome.
I would like to head back to the Seer's camp, if you please. I'm going to read my journal while we do so.
It seems your information is proving worthwhile after all, dread Mephistopheles. The one you warned me of is reported to be within the Underdark now, working alongside the ragtag rebels who yet dare to oppose me.
All is as I said it would be, Matron Mother.
You shall call me Valsharess. I have summoned and bound you, Mephistopheles, and you will bend to my will as you must.
Of course, great Valsharess. What is your desire?
I desire to know how this surfacer arrived in the Underdark so quickly. I desire to know exactly where this surfacer is. And most of all, I desire this surfacer dead.
The one you seek is beyond my sight, great Valsharess.
Beyond your power, Mephistopheles? I would like to know how that is. Continue to search for the surfacer. I will find him. And when I do, both he and every last one of those wretched rebels will pay.
Nope. Nothing. Oh well. Long shot, but still worth a look. Now that I'm still trying to learn my way around this place, how does one get to the Seer's little temple from here? This way? Whoa, what's happening here? Excuse me?
Hello?
Look at these pathetic Elistrea scum. I have no idea why Matron Maroon has thrown our lot in with them. Just ignore them. Elistrea teaches us tolerance and acceptance, even in the face of hate. Listen to those cowards. There's no way an army full of their type will ever stop the Valsharess. I say we teach these worms a lesson. One of the followers of Elistrea notices you standing nearby. We have faith in the Seer's vision. The Valsharess will fall. Rayle Entair will guide us to victory. I know it. Is that so? Well, Surfacer, any advice on how we can win a war when you're stuck with a bunch of pacifists like the follower of Elistrea on your side? I had a feeling this might happen. Alright. All of you, come on, listen to me. You two hate each other. I get that. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not even asking you to stop hating each other. But we're screwed, alright? We are stuck down here together whether you like it or not. And infighting will not help us live, it'll just kill us faster. So shut up and suck it. Another pacifist. Just what House Mavia needs. Yeah, just what that needs. You two alright?
What?
Thank you for helping us. House Mavia insists on provoking fights with us, despite our best efforts to avoid them. Had you not stepped in, I'm afraid the situation would have become violent. I'm glad to see you understand the need to remain united against the Valsharess. It's good to know the Seer has put her faith in one so wise. Well, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. Yikes, tensions are a little, higher than expected, huh? There you go, Oris. What's this, then? Rather fancy tower from the looks of it. Interesting indeed. Archery. Good shots. What's over here? A bar? Looks like it. It appears these drow are having some kind of drinking contest with this Swerf Niblin as servant. The Swerf is not enjoying it from the looks of things. Please, no more, no more. Come on, Swerf, drink up. I want that record. Whoa, look at him go. The Swerf Niblin looks at you with tormented eyes. Please, no more. I can't take any more, please. Hey, what's going on around here? The drow turns to face you, obviously annoyed at the interruption. Can't you see we're busy here? My Swerf only needs 4 more ales to break the camp record for most drinks in one day. Ha! He'll never make it. The Swerf that set that record was twice the run size, and he died the next day from alcohol poisoning. Back off, Look, alright, just stop. I won't let you let this person drink himself to death for your fun. Back off. The drow hesitates before replying, obviously aware that he is no match for you. Fine. I was getting bored anyway. Come on, let's go. Thank you, kind master. One more drink would have been the death of me. Excuse me now while I go pass out. You fine there? Yeah, you'll be fine, mate. Yeah, you just relax. What about you, huh?
My greetings.
The bartender scowls at you. You're with the Seer and the followers of Elistrea, aren't you? We don't see too many of your kind in the pot around the camp. We'll tolerate your presence here, since we all want to see the Valsharess stopped, but that doesn't mean we like to see you or your Seer. Now go away, I'm busy. Well, aren't you the friendly type? What about you, huh?
I greet you.
This drow tries to ignore you, focusing his attention on his troops as they practice their drills. Realizing you aren't going away, he turns to face you. What do you want, Surfacer? Can't you see I'm busy training the troops? I've got no time for some follower of Elistray. Fair enough, but I'm not a follower. The Drow gives you a sideways glance. Oh, you're not? But you came from the Seer's Temple. I just assumed you were one of those pacifists. He gives you a quick once-over. I can see you're a cleric, and you look like you know how to handle yourself. I guess we can use the help, even from a surfacer like you. Besides, it's not like we can count on the Seer or her people when the battle starts. House Mavir needs better allies than that if it wants to have a chance against the Valsharess. What do you people have against the followers of Elistray, exactly? They're weak, for one thing, and they oppose everything that makes the Drow society strong. Cruelty, ruthlessness, cunning, the belief that you must conquer or perish. And now, Lith Myathar's overrun with these soft-hearted fools. There's more of them here than us. And what good will they be to House Mavir when the Valsharess comes? They're not warriors. I see. And what of House Mavir, House Mavir was one of the great houses of Menzoberranzan. That's a hell of a name. But when the Valsharess first came to prominence, we made the mistake of opposing her. The consequences were harsh. Many of us were slaughtered. Only the small group of survivors you see managed to escape. We fled the city and came here with Matron Mother Maroon to our ancestral home. Now we're nothing but a ragtag group waiting to be wiped out by the Valsharess. Maybe I'd like our chances better if our allies weren't all of these wusses of Elistray. Thank you, I'll be going then. Go bother Commander Ilmith. He's probably not doing anything. It's not like you can make soldiers out of the followers of Elistray, after all. You know what, maybe I will. After all, the Seer can wait for the time being. It's interesting learning about all of the prejudice and distrust of each other here. After all, what good is finding allies to help if the people that need help are already dead from each other killing themselves? I worded that quite poorly, however, I think my point got across regardless. Would it be you?
Commander Imloth, at your service.
Oh, wow.
Is there anything you need? I'm pretty busy training my troops, but I can spare a few moments if it'll help you against the Valsharess and her followers.
Oh, you're actually not as violent and... fair enough. Your troops are training pretty hard. Your troops are training pretty hard over there. It's for their own good. I've seen the kinds of enemies they're going to have to face if we're going to go up against the Valsharess and her army. They need all the training they can get. Well, you've seen them. What can you tell me about their armies? The Valsharess commands a massive army, and it's not just the Drow who follow her. She's recruited all sorts of Underdark creatures to her cause. Beholders, Illithid, even undead. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard about those, and I'll probably ask you about them later, but at a different time, so... fair enough. It's actually glad to see that some of these followers of Elistray are, in fact, becoming fighters. Well, thank you, Commander Ilmith. I'll be going for now. The commander gives you another salute and turns back to his troops. Nice. So not everyone here hates each other. That's good to know. What is that? But is that an ox? No. What is that? Are you the one tending to it?
Well met.
Please do not upset the herd. The meat becomes sour if the Roths are frightened. Ah, Roth. A staple in the diet of many Drow and Duergar communities. These herd animals of the Underdark are small but powerfully built. Yeah, they are effectively cave cows. That sounds rather silly, but that's the nickname I've heard for them. Interesting, though. All right. It's fascinating. Wow, sheesh. Drow society really is kind of bloodthirsty, isn't it? I mean, granted, stereotypes all come from somewhere, right? Still, though. You three look out of place. Very bright yellow cloth. Hello?
Yes? What do you want?
Though her clothes are somewhat worn, this drow female is obviously no mere noble. Despite her shabby state and meager surroundings, she still exudes an air of arrogant confidence. So you are the human that the seer believes will save us all, A human male? I'm not impressed. Then who are you? I find you amusing for a surfacer. I am Brizafay, matron mother of House Denai. At least what's left of it. She points to the two nearby guards. As you can see, House Denai has fallen on hard times indeed. I don't even have a daughter plotting to overthrow me, and nothing for her to claim if she did. Oddly specific and callous, what happened to House Denai? We made the mistake of challenging the Valsharess, but unlike House Mayvir, we had no ancestral home outside the cities we could retreat to. Our armies are slaughtered, my daughters hunted down and slain one by the Red Sisters, assassins who served the Valsharess. Only I escaped. Alone except for my last two bodyguards here. I came like a beggar to the door of House Mayvir, once our bitter rival, now our ally against the Valsharess, a fate far more humiliating than death. House Mayvir gave me shelter. They brought me here with them when they fled the city. Now I sit and wait for their own final fall so that I can enjoy it even as they enjoyed mine. What is... They took you in. They showed you sympathy. Are you really that resentful of it? Why do you revel in their destruction? They took me in so they could gloat over my defeat. The matron mother of House Mayvir helped me escape only to prolong my suffering. My misery brings her some small measure of joy. I know this because I would have done the same had our positions been reversed. And I endured the humiliation because I knew I would get to witness House Mayvir's own destruction. Wow, you, Well, what's your view on House Mayvir? They're a doomed and desperate house. They have allowed these refugees, follower of Elistray no less, to make camp on their ancestral home. The matron mother still clings to the belief that she may somehow survive what lies ahead. She has even banished her own daughter for the fear of the girl trying to take over. Her daughter? Yes, her daughter, Zessir. Matron Maroon's sole surviving heir. She's in Mayvir's public house, living in exile while her mother keeps herself locked away in the tower to the north. I think I saw that tower, actually. You see, Zessir is ambitious, and given the failing fortunes of the house, the seeds of a coup are easily sown. Maroon is afraid of her daughter, but she is also afraid to have her killed. So she keeps her alive, but at a safe distance. It increases House Mayvir's chances of survival. If either mother or daughter is slain, the other might somehow escape, though I wouldn't count on it. Wow. Zafe, was it? You're a bitter, bitter woman. I once ruled one of the great houses. Servants bowed down before me. I was bathed in oils and perfumes. Now I am reduced to living in squalor at the whim of a rival home, crammed into a common barracks with the like of despicable followers of Elistray. But I am not bitter. Not anymore. My life is a festering pit of despair, but I have found one joy, one small glimmer of happiness. Though I am beaten, I will have the pleasure of watching House Mayvir fall by my side. Brizefe, you had better not be plotting to betray the camp, because I will hurt you and end you if I find out. Ha! I am just a lonely woman. I have no power over the events that are to come, but even if I could, there would be no purpose in betraying the camp. Why betray someone who is doomed anyway? Yes, nothing heals the wounds of your own defeat like watching the others fall. The Valsharess will destroy House Mayvir and the Seer. I just hope I'm here to see it. Wow. I'm gonna be going now. Go stay, what do I care? Everyone in this camp is doomed anyway. I'm just here to enjoy the suffering. There are several adjectives I would love to describe you with, but none of them are PG, so I am just going to leave. Wow. What a character. Yes, what a character. I can only assume then that this is House Maevier's public house. I can only guess. There are only a few buildings that are actually usable here, so a lot of them are in ruins. Oh, it does look a bit fancier. Interesting. Everyone here looks like a pretty average citizen, except for you. Hello?
Get on with it.
This female drow appears younger than many of the others in the camp, though it's obvious from her bearing that she is a person of importance. And so, you're the hero the seer has put her faith in. Rayle, isn't it? My name is Zesir, only daughter and sole surviving heir to Matron Maroon of House Maevier. I was hoping you would come and see me, Rayle. I have an offer for you, but it would draw too much attention if I had sought you out. But since you've stumbled over to me... Excuse me? Draw attention from who? What do you want about? House Maevier, my house, has fallen on hard times. Matron Maroon, my mother, has brought us to the very brink of destruction. Many believe it is time for a change, and many believe that I should rule. Of course, my mother is no fool. She understands the danger I represent, which is why she exiled me from the tower where she thinks she is safe. But she underestimated me. I have more support than she knows, and I have all I need to complete my coup. And all I need to complete my coup is an assassin powerful enough to kill her and her bodyguard. You're pretty damn open about this. Aren't you afraid of being found out? Matron Maroon already suspects I'm plotting against her, but rumors and hearsay aren't enough to make her act. She can't kill off the last surviving heir without indisputable proof. If you were to tell her what I told you, it would just be another insubstantiated rumor. She's not going to move against me based on anything you tell her. So, matricide, regicide, you want me to kill your own mother? Surely you aren't surprised. This is the way of the drow. The matron mothers raise their daughters knowing full well we are scheming to replace them as soon as we come of age. Why would I even? There are the usual compensations, of course. Gold or powerful items. But helping me is also in the best interests, and in the best interests of your seer. How so? I know my mother. She doesn't believe we can defeat the Val'Sharess, and she's afraid. Do you really believe she will fight by the seer's side when the Val'Sharess attacks? Matron Maroon will betray your seer the first chance she gets. I, however, actually believe we can defeat the Val'Sharess. I won't turn on my allies at the first sign of trouble. Alright, saying I agree, which I am not yet, what would you have me do? The plan is simple enough. I will give you my signet ring. Take this to the guards outside of my mother's tower to the north. They have already sworn their allegiance to me. Show them the ring and they will let you into the tower while they summon my mother and her guard Tebimar. When they arrive, merely kill them. If you do this, I will see that you are amply rewarded. 20,000 gold pieces, not to mention the knowledge that House Maevier will stand with you when the time comes. Well, I think I'll accept, but only to get into the tower and speak to Matron Maroon herself, so... I'll be a bit of a liar here. That sounds good, Zesser. I'll do it. The drow smiles. You can't help but get a chill down your spine. Excellent. Take my signet ring and show it to the guards by the tower to the north. After that, the rest is up to you. Satisfied that she has what she wants from you, Zesir dismisses you with a simple wave of her hand. I'm not going to actually kill her, I'm just going to go talk to her. So this ring should let me go in and see her. But wow, people here are... But hey, where do you think the term cutthroat politics came from? Turns out, it's actually a lot more literal than you thought. What of this ring, huh? House Mayvir's signet ring. The delicate work on this signet ring for House Mayvir must have been done by a master craftsman. The pattern seems to twist and turn in on itself, giving the illusion that the gold is alive and moving. You almost expect the ring to begin crawling off your hand like a metallic spider. Rather beautiful. Jewelry optical illusions. A bastard to make, but beautiful when they're pulled off. So, this must be it then, huh? The Tower of House Mayvir? Lovely. Let's go have a chat with the matron mother then.